Welcome to the Blak Cast. I am your host, the lovable bad guy, the one and only Black Jack of all trades. My co-host, Nolly Hero, is not here right now. Right now, he's on assignment. He will be back next week. I think. Maybe. Possibly. Not sure. Not sure. I mean, we both have completely different fucking lives. We have lives off of this fucking show. At any rate, due to the poll that I posted on Twitter, my game for this episode will be Dark Souls. And also, as I posted on Twitter, I have a lot to get the hell off my chest. So, yeah, let's get this fuck shit started. Yeah, for the two people that don't know what fucking Dark Souls is all about, it's a video game where it does not hold your hand. There is no fucking tutorial. There's basically nothing. Change equipment. What do I have? I got nothing but a broke-ass... I have nothing but a broke-ass sword. Okay, and the topic for me is being a leader. Not open this side. Well, goddamn it. And I say this. I say this because of some shit that has happened in my life. Of course it blocked. Oh, come on! You freaking sat on me? That ass fucking sat on me. Jesus Christ. Okay, so where was I? Oh, right. Leadership. Being a leader means looking out for... Shut up, phone. Nah, it's a friend of mine. Anyway, so being a leader means not only completing your objective, but also looking out for your team. Don't hit me this time, bitch. Hit me this time, bad bitch. Okay, that kind of hurt. Died again. Being a leader means completing your objective, but also making sure that your team is sound. And I'm putting an emphasis on that because there is a certain someone who will remain nameless, who thinks that the only thing about being a team is completing your objective and to hell with what everyone else thinks. and to hell with what your team thinks. Guess what? That's not how a fucking team works. Okay, got the stuff back. Get away. Whoa! Asylum kid. Whoa! Oh, come on, I rolled. Yeah! Eat a sword. Ow! Oh shit, there's no... Fuck! Oh man, that hurt like so freaking bad. Oh, I did not see that opening right there. So, yeah, so just fucking dip. Don't try and fight him, just fucking dip the fuck out. Oh man, that's like the 4th time I fucking died from this guy. Woo! Yeah! Ah! Get your shield. Okay, so where the... Yeah, the messages on the ground are really the only real way of fucking... the closest thing to a fucking tutorial that you're gonna get. Aha! No. No. Haha. Wait. No. Fuck you. Ah! Backstabs! Ah! Jesus fucking Christ, will you die? Alright, also give me... Traverse the white lights. I really shouldn't, but I'm gonna. Great. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Shit. Fuck. But he takes advantage of... Ow! Alright, so give me 1 second. I'm not answering that. Yo.
Hello.
And Nolly Hero has joined us. And I'm still not answering that freaking phone.
Gotta do its best. So how are things for you, Blackjack?
No worries. No worries, but right now I'm on Dark Souls because I put on a poll and apparently they want me to die a lot.
I have Dark Souls 3 and I still haven't beat the first boss.
Ah, damn it, died again.
So very challenging game, I know.
It's a very challenging game. Like, it is a very, very tough game.
It's pretty decent to, you know, play and stuff though. I've only played Dark Souls 3, but it seems to be a really good game, you know.
It's a really fun game, but any of the Dark Souls that you play, you're gonna die a lot.
Yeah. It's great to have a challenging game than a game that's at least an entertaining game, rather than a game where there's no challenge at all, you know.
Yeah. So, as I was saying earlier, as I was talking about before you came on, I was talking about leadership. Talking about leadership and the values of being a good leader. Backstab you in the freaking back. What's your thoughts on the role of leadership? And this isn't about Trump this time.
Yeah.
I think we've beaten that to a dead horse.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Personally, I think leadership is basically the incentive to be yourself, you know, and not exactly follow what's normal and follow what's already been done. You know, you give all your ambition and do all of your things just to be a different person, you know. And when you're creative, when you're creative and do creative things and build your own personality and build your own distinction away from the rest of the world, what's popular, what's money and stuff, whatever, you start to have people that are gonna want to be more like you, you know. And once you have those people, you know, once you're able to show you're a leader, you know, to your own self, people are gonna, you know, I think it's bigger than followers and leader. But like I was saying, I think the biggest thing about what a leader does is they're original. You know, they're not trying to be popular. You know, they're trying to do what's best for not only them but for the purpose of their life. You know, so yes, leadership is very important.
Okay, let me kind of rephrase it, because I do agree with what you're saying, but as far as being a leader of a team, because I personally believe that you should value your team ahead of ahead of your own selfish ambitions. I'm gonna beat the hell out of you this time, you freaking zombie thing. I mean, that's kind of what's going on with me. For those of you who don't know, is I'm dealing with an egomaniac of a lead. I was dealing with an egomaniac of a leader who thinks that, you know, he can do whatever the hell he can do, whatever he wants, or say what he wants to whoever the hell he wants, and that there would be no freaking consequences of what he's been saying or what he's doing. I mean, letting your management team treat anyone like they're like crap.
There's certain things that are unacceptable, and I think trying to abuse your place you know, for anyone who is at a leadership position, you know, whether it be in a workforce or just, you know, socially, environmentally, whatever, it's always good to, like you said, you know, value the team and value those, you know, if that's not supposed to be, value those that, you know, look up to you, because, you know, it's a humble thing to be a leader, you know, and it's better, you know, Blackjack, when you have leaders that you can empathize with, you know. Did I kind of answer
Yeah.
that question? Yeah.
Yeah, that actually answered the question perfectly. Perfectly. And you kind of said a key word is empathize.
Yeah.
Is empathize. And this leader I put it in quotations and he will remain nameless, is freaking, well, oh fuck, he's back. But
So I
yeah,
guess the leader was kind of, sorry.
no, you're good. Go ahead.
I just trying to get more information about the person that you're speaking of, whatever techniques they use, or what kind of things they're bringing to the table. You know, are you the only one that's uncomfortable with them, or is it something that a lot of people experience? Because a lot of people experience something about somebody, you know.
I mean, it's the. Damn it, died again. It's basically me. I mean, it's basically how I was treated. And I mean, I was treated like complete and utter shit by one particular manager, and then I brought it to said leader's attention, and he basically just blew it up and let him continue to treat me like complete and utter crap. So my thing is, you're not he's not a leader at all. He's just a egomaniacal, selfish prick.
Yeah, yeah, and that's, you said that's in the workplace, correct, Blackjack?
Yeah, that's in the workplace. Now,
Yeah.
being a leader socially, like you said,
without incentive of desiring pay, just trying to influence the majority for the benefit of all, you know, as capital means, you know. Sorry, I just had to put that out there.
oh no, you're fine.
But yeah, I think that's a really important thing. But you know, I posted a few things on Twitter that I know you saw.
Oh yeah.
And I think that the more you talk about subjects that people can empathize with in their own, you know, in their own way, you know, in the world that they're dealing with, the world that's most important with them. You know, it could be outside of the workplace, it could possibly be the workplace. But what affects them the most? You know, what affects the stuff at the workplace? You know, that's the type of things that I feel like people need to know about. And leadership is so important because there's people that don't know what's going on. You know, on the workforce is one thing, but I think it's very to have someone that doesn't even play the role of a leader, but like you said, egocentric, abusing the purity and making leadership seem perverse or about things that don't exactly accumulate so much, wholeheartedly. You know, it's not sincere. You know.
And I mean, I understand that you have stuff, that people have stuff to do. People have a job to do is to make money. But the problem is that if your employees are not happy with how things are going, then the thing is not to sweep it under the damn rug. And what the hell is wrong with this? Every time I fight this guy, it's like freaking stronger.
It's always one of those things, because when you're in the workforce, you know, most people may believe, or most people think that do what you're told to do, despite the attitude that is being put behind the words, despite what context it is. You know, do as you're told, or your livelihood because of money will be compromised. You could be laid off, you could be fired, you could be demoted. So I understand what you're saying, that if you're going to be in a position like that, listen to what the team's saying. Make it a good experience. You know, no one wants to wake up every day and do something that they feel like they're forced to do. No one wants that, you know.
Exactly.
And that's something that kind of, Blackjack, I was speaking about on my Twitter page, where I was basically saying slavery is not only something that we have seen in this country that we're used to. You know, it's one of the things where if you feel forced to do something, or your freedom will be compromised, or your state of well-being, you know, then you can feel like a slave even beyond what people believe is just chain gang and picking fields of, cotton fields. You know, it's deeper. You know, when leadership is lacked, you can become a slave to the times, you know?
And I mean, and that's a powerful thing that you just said was being a slave to the times where people think that, just because you're in a position of authority just does not mean that you have the power to treat anybody like. I've been a leader before. Not a lot of people know about this, but I was a leader before, and I got caught in the power whole power hungry trip thing, and I kind of had to look at myself and be like, wow, I actually was kind of an asshole. Was kind of an asshole as a leader, and freaking I didn't care. I basically didn't care what any of my subordinates said. And the thing about it is, you have to care. You have to care. You have to care about what they say. You have to hear them out, and actually if something is wrong, you have to investigate. You have to investigate.
Yeah. Investigate. I think when I hear you say that word, I was thinking the word invest. You know, the word before the actual whole complete word. Invest. Like, not only is investigating, making sure that the right thing is done, but it's also you're putting in time, you're investing time into a situation to get the right product out and resolve the issue. And for so many times it's not done.
Regrettably,
or it's
failed in my but perhaps you can keep the torch lit.
People who make the rules feel that the rules don't, the rules may not apply to them because, power could be utilized in different ways. Blackjack,
Fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know. And I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this.
But I definitely do think that we,
an undead favorite.
There needs to be leaders that would do what they do, despite if they're eating for the day, despite if they're doing something selflessly. That's the type of leaders we need. You know, and you know, while we worked at the same place, Blackjack, it was, you know, we dealt with different things with the leaders, you know, and it really makes a difference when you feel as if, okay, I'm not only doing an objective for someone else or for a different cause, but I'm getting fulfilled, and I feel like someone actually cares about me, you know, and cares about what I do, you know, despite the job or despite whatever the objective may be. You know, if I can go and rest easier, you know, that feels good too, you know. People like those little extra bonuses that they get from renowned leader, you know, in the workplace or social.
Right.
People feed off you know, the positive attention that they get from, you know, from resourceful leaders, you know. And you know, Blackjack, I also think that that's a good thing about our stream that we have. Is because we're speaking about a lot of things as leaders, you know, and we're making sure that we're putting the energy out there. You know, the energy you put out is the energy that will affect people from miles and miles away. So it's very great that we are leaders, and we're humble leaders, you know. And we have good intentions. That's what I think is so good about not only the Blak Cast, but the communication we have. You know, it's tactful, it's resourceful, it's positive. You know, the intentions are pure there. You know.
Right. Died again. And the biggest thing with the Blak Cast, and kind of where the direction it was before, where it was just spherical nonsense, is, like you said, it's what we're doing. It's what we're basically empowering.
We're empowering people that care.
Exactly. We're empowering the people that actually want to listen to our to the message that we're sending, to the message that we're trying to portray.
And you know, the message that's about the stuff we usually speak about, integrity has been something, character, I believe, has been something, being a role model, you know, I think, which is kind of goes along with a few of those things. It opens up, you know, creativity, which is known as, you know, being imaginative. You know, you can imagine. We're basically what we're doing. You know, we're imagining a better way of life. You know, from what we see and what we care about. And these are topics that really affect us and that we feel good about. You know, these things are important to us, and it is impactful, you know, to say the least.
Right. Okay, so because I'm freaking dying, I'm dying like constantly. constantly. We're gonna take a pause from the Blak Cast real quick so we can switch out games. Like seriously, I said I was gonna put this on the show. I never said it was gonna be the whole show.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm kind of tired of seeing that "you died" screen. I've probably seen it at least 10 times throughout the entire freaking show.
Yeah.
So we're gonna take another. We're gonna do something that rarely has been done. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to take a quick commercial break, even though we don't have any commercials. Commercials. Oh, and this show. Oh, and if you shave and you use it and you are tired of spending like 18-20 bucks on freaking replacement heads, or going to the Dollar Tree where those blades are pretty much shit, then do what I do. And Nolly, this is to you as well. Go and use the Dollar Shave Club. I mean, it's a phenomenal service, and they're not even paying me to say this. Like, I use it on my face, and it's like $5 to start. You get an executive razor, six cartridges. You get 4 cartridges of 6 blades, and you get Dr. Carver's shave butter for only $5, and it's delivered right to your door. And for then just $9 every month, you get extra razor blades. Plus, they got a whole bunch of other stuff that they have all of my hygiene stuff I get from Dollar Shave Club. So, take it from Blackjack the Ripper, Dollar Shave Club. No, I didn't want to restart the game. You freaking